After the week that I had, glad to see the fam, connected to the lamb. He made me who I am, yeah. Ay, and we don't do it for the gram, no. This is Telegram, no, I gotta let the world know. Said I just got paid, thank God that the sun is shining. Ay, and wifey by my side as we're rolling down the highway. We're gonna have a good time and we ain't tryna hurt nobody. And you can say what you want to, we don't care what y'all say. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we're about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we're about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. It's been a long week, me and my peeps just wanna have a good time. I got the peace of God in my heart. I won't let nobody kill my vibe. By God's grace, I'ma bills to pay. I'm ready for the Soul Train line. And if you feeling like I feel, now you know that God's real. Don't let nobody change your mind. We on another level, turn down for what? Cause them blessings keep on falling when them praises go up. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we're about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. Pull up to the party and everybody watching and we're about to get it started. We gon' have a good time. I got gas in the tank, money in the bank, worship mode squad, that'll never change. And when I hit the dance floor, don't try to judge me, shout it. You don't know what I've been through. It's just another day that the Lord made. I choose to be glad. I'ma clap my hands, stomp my feet. Ain't nobody but religious folks mad. I'm putting on for my city, whole team with me, wife here by my side. You know we stay dripping, we gon' have a good time. Ain't nobody tripping if you don't like what we doing, get missing. All my ladies, if you having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah, say oh yeah. All my fellas, if you're having a good time, let me hear you say, oh yeah, say oh yeah. We're gonna have a good time.
Disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
I just wanna talk for a minute. I know that we be lifing, but we gotta check our feelings before we catch a flight. How can we avoid a fight? Peace in the morning if we praying every night. The time's about right, I can feel the vibrations. They say you won't make it if you break communication. Education for your mind. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. Looking at our ways, ask yourself, would you date you? Hey, grab my hand for a long walk. Time to tune in, cause it's about to be a long talk. Hey, I heard Preach on the podcast. Nikki with the facts, lots of love, and it's all laugh. Fall back, give an ear and pay attention. If your heart really listens, you may find out what you missing. I ain't really tripping if we try our best to stay true. Everything face truth, baby, would you date you? I'm just saying, would you date you? Would you face truth? Are you in the mood to make moves? In your heart, could you make room? We can't lose if we stay true. If we gon' make it, then it takes two. You got flaws I relate to, so you ain't gotta carry weight too. But we gotta converse so we can face truth. Hey, I'm just saying, would you date you? You're not tuned into the Would You Date You podcast with your hosts, Preach and Nikki. Hey y'all, it's on you. Let's go.
Look at the way that I walk, yeah. Look at the way that I talk, yeah. You should have called it a cross, yeah. You would have called it a loss, yeah. I call it gain. This world is insane, and I want no parts of it. I'm calling this calling.
There we go. This is how you gotta come on. Hey, hey.
Broken, I'm hoping he notices y'all. Focus and poking the golden things, y'all. If I'm a beetle, the linen he folded it easy. The yoke I am owning it.
Hey, y'all need to go and wake up. Wake your butts up. Let's go.
Look at the way that I walk, yeah. 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 Look at the way that I look at the way that I look at the way that I walk.
Hey, listen, Jackie, you got you one. You got you one, Jackie.
But only God can see the spark in my heart. And I'm not here to paint a perfect picture for you. Understand?
Yo, that boy, aha. That boy, aha. That boy, aha. That boy, aha. Listen, that boy, aha that boy's a beast, man.
Yeah, he is.
That boy's a beast.
So
Jackie Hill Curry, Aha Gazelle. That's what y'all listening to right now. The song is called Shimmy. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Yeah. That's right. Come on up in the building. Ooh. I see what your shoulders. I see you with your. Hey. Hey. 1, 2. Oh, I ain't gonna listen. We ain't gonna even play that. We ain't gonna even do that to them. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new episode of Would You Date You with your boy DJ Preach and the fabulous Miss Nikki V is definitely in the building.
Wonderful.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the sound effects. There you go.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Woohoo!
There you go. Did you tag everybody that you need to tag?
I tagged everyone that I need to tag. Now look, folks, you said Saturday mornings.
Okay, she preaching.
You said Saturday mornings.
She preaching.
Now this man of mine took a poll, and everybody got in those things talking about some. Oh yeah, no, Saturday mornings work best, man. We need y'all on Saturday mornings. Oh man, yeah, we can wake up, we can do our thing, we can cook, and we can listen to y'all and da-da-da-da-da. Now,
You cooking, you preaching.
so I'm gonna need all
Where they
these
at?
numbers to roll up real quick because
Where they at?
I know we could have been eating some good stuff right about now.
Where they at? Where they at? Call them
Where
out.
are you,
Call them out.
folks?
She was like, I'm up. Listen, Auntie here.
Wake up. Hello, Auntie.
Auntie here. I ain't had no doubt that Auntie and
I'm about to
was
go
gonna be there.
live and say, listen, where is it?
Where everybody at?
Where you at right now?
Come on.
Because folks sure did talk about how, and what did I say? I was like, now look, they need to come on.
Where they at, man?
Because,
Where they at?
Saturday mornings is great.
Right.
Grand.
Right.
However,
Hey man, listen, we showed up. We are here. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? All right, listen, man. We definitely got a great episode for you today. So for those who miss it live, you know what I mean. For other obligations that you may have, that's cool. You know, go ahead and watch the replay. But
absolutely.
listen, we would definitely love for you to come on live because this is what you guys want. I ain't gonna keep putting alcohol on the wound with that. But yeah, this is what you guys want, and we are here to deliver. All right, fun packed episode for us today. Listen,
We're live.
Oh, we're live. Where we live on?
Oh, I'm on my Instagram live.
Okay. Shout out to Nikki V's Instagram. What's going on? We live in the building. Make sure you go to Live Show TV YouTube channel. Because that's what we want the traffic to be. But we thank you for watching on Instagram Live also. Listen, fun packed episode for you guys for today. Listen, Halloween is approaching. Halloween is definitely approaching, and you know, a lot of us in here in this circle, in this ministry, we're all believers of Christ. So we want to know. All right, we're gonna have that discussion. Should believers? Is it okay? Put it that way. Is it okay for believers to watch anything that has Halloween content? I just don't want to say horror movies because I think that's a low hanging fruit.
Right.
But anything of Halloween content, even Charlie Brown's Halloween, should we be watching that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now
so we're gonna
weird.
Should we even be watching like the Cupcake Wars? You know what I'm saying? When they're talking about decorating Halloween and stuff like that. So we're gonna discuss that. Also, we have two friend of the shows today.
What?
Two friend of the shows today, and we have to help two people. We have one. A lady went on a date. And it was a church date, and it went completely wrong.
Oh my gosh!
And she, I actually have a video, and we want to discuss that. Also, we have a father who is in need because his daughter's birthday is approaching.
Yeah.
And she was like, "I want to have a sleepover." He asked the parents, and they all said, "Heck no." They all say, "Heck no." So. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about that also. All right. We have the most random. If you know, you know. The most random. This is where we have fun. I just take something off of social media. We go over it. We laugh about it. We talk about it, and all of that. We have your Live Your Life Spotlight also.
Yes, we do. I can't wait.
I told you it's a fun packed episode. All right. But other than that, Miss Nikki V, how you doing? Talk to them.
I am feeling grand. I just told everyone from Instagram, please come on, join us on our Live Show TV on YouTube channel, so that way you can get every single nook and cranny of our show today. All right, we are live. Letting you guys know I'm about to head on out. So you know what? There's a lot going on. I am so grateful, first of all, to God.
It's just let me praise.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm ahead.
All right, we can get right into
My
it.
brain is not braining.
Let's get right into it. Let me vent.
Let me pray.
Let me vent.
Let me pray.
Listen, let's get this energy up too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, everyone is okay.
Let's get this energy up too.
Instagram just happened.
Okay.
Absolutely. Energy is here. Energy.
All right, this is a segment where you get it off your chest, anything that may be bothering you. You need prayer. This is your moment to vent, to talk about it. If there's a testimony, God has been good to somebody. We would love to hear the testimony of the people, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Of encouragement. So I'll allow Mrs. GB to go first. Let's go.
First and foremost, to God be the glory.
To God.
I'm so grateful to be here with you guys, and I think my brain was just a little cloudy because I was trying to. I don't know how this man does it. First of all, let me give him a praise. This man, he multitasks. I don't know how he does it as a producer, as everything. So I just have to give you a lot of shout out, a positive shout out, and then also I'm gonna also shout you out too on my Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise for being a phenomenal husband
Okay.
and father.
Okay.
I have a procedure coming up on Tuesday. So I
Breaking
need
news.
all the prayer warriors.
Breaking news.
Prayer warriors to please send up numerous prayers for your girl. It's going to be pretty early in the morning on Tuesday. So shout out to my parents, shout out to my loving husband and our wonderful children. I'm not going to lie, the flesh is a little nervous, but other than that, I'm grateful. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. And I have nothing else to complain about. My nerves were a little bit more at a 20, not even at a 10, but with this man, like, oh no, you gotta rest. No stressing. We're gonna relax it. It's like, okay, I don't like to hear it, but sometimes, you have to. So
Right.
I just thank you for being diligent, and I know I give you pushback, but I thank you.
That's all good. It's all gravy. It is all
And thank
gravy.
you all so much for your prayers in advance. I appreciate it.
Definitely. Let's just make sure we keep Miss Nikki V in our prayers with her procedure that will be taking place on Tuesday. For anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that have upcoming appointments, health appointments and things of that nature. Like I said, let us know. We would definitely be keeping you in prayer also. All right, we ain't selfish over here. We praying for everybody.
Absolutely.
All right, so
What about you?
I don't have nothing, but the only thing I have is when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me.
Yeah.
Listen, my spirit, man, my soul, all of me, my well-being, you know what I'm saying? Every part of me has no choice but to shout hallelujah. All right? To give God a high praise, no matter what it is, no matter what it seems like, no matter what it feels like, I give him a high praise.
Amen.
Of a hallelujah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Anyhow.
yeah.
You feel me? So that's all I got. Ain't too much of no let me vent. Ain't nothing to vent about. You know what I'm saying? Just giving God praise. That's it. We all woke up this morning. Well,
did.
some of y'all still in bed. I can tell.
Oh.
I can tell.
I know they not.
I can tell. It was a long Friday night.
Oh.
But Saturday morning is what you wanted, right?
What were y'all doing last night?
You feel what I'm saying?
I love it.
But listen, we glad that we have who we have in the building.
Yes.
And we gonna move forward. You know what I'm
we
saying?
are.
Because the show and the church and the service don't stop.
It does not.
It doesn't. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the Lord is good and kind. He's been good to myself, the fam. Auntie Tina even said it too. To God be the glory for all things, the struggles as well as the victories. That's
Amen.
right. That's right.
I love it.
That's right. So, listen, we claiming the victories even when it don't even seem like a victory is around the corner. But we're going to claim it anyway.
Yes, we
You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We're connected to the Father who is victorious. So that means that we reign in victory too.
That's it.
For we are his children. So that's it, man. That's really it.
And also, I'm so sorry.
No, you got
Because
it.
usually for the Let Me Vent, Let Me Praise, I also do my shout outs too.
Yeah.
You takeover on Thursday night was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
I have to,
Yeah.
I wish we could give the round of applause because
that's what you're talking
Takeover
about.
was a debut with 13 Disciple straight out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
That's
Okay?
right. That's right.
And he debuted his newest single, which is Blessings. And I'm telling you right now, that single is a blessing for so many people. So it was phenomenal. I loved the vibe of that. I loved how Jay Thomas was on, another phenomenal artist in our family. And of course, your energy. So all the fellas took over on Thursday night. It was like crazy, and I love the energy.
It was a lot of people too.
It
was a lot of people who watched live, bro. It was a lot of people who
I
watched
think
live.
some of them got confused. They were like, oh, oh, okay, this must be what it is. I think that's really what it was.
Oh, no,
to be
man.
honest, too.
Listen, it was a lot of people, and it was fun.
It was.
It was definitely fun. And again, congratulations to 13th Disciple, Lady G, and D Dot for their new single called Blessings. Make sure you guys go stream that right now. Download that on all your music platforms, digital platforms that's out there like Spotify, Apple Music, and etc. Make sure you guys definitely support that. That's right. That's
I
right.
love it.
That's right.
I love the etc.
You know what I'm saying? It's a plethora of them platforms.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
etc. Plethora.
You
And
know what I
what
mean?
did you say the other day? Expeditiously. I was like,
Expeditiously, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
Baby T.I.
yeah, and do it expeditiously. Exactly. Let's just use all them, former SAT words.
Not former SAT
Yeah,
words.
former,
I'm scared to know what they have now.
Listen, they drop new words every week.
They do.
You know what I
They
mean?
do.
So-
We'll be looking like, huh?
Right. All right, we got a couple of church announcements. I definitely skipped over that.
Absolutely.
So there we do have some church announcements to announce. Definitely. Today's episode is sponsored by Glam Business and Financial Services.
Amen. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep going. Yes,
No,
sir.
you always do
Okay.
that. Come
Listen,
on.
Yeah, no, but you got me. Because even on Thursday, he was holding it down.
Yeah.
So our corporate sponsor is Glam Business and Financial Services. You can reach out to them for all of your business and financial service needs at Glam. That's Glam with 2 M's. BFS.com. And that's that.
All right. We thank you to our sponsors as always. All right.
Amen.
Also, not the same podcast. These guys from St. Louis, man. Make sure you check them out right here on Life Show TV each and every Friday.
Those brothers.
Show drops every Friday at 5 p.m. right here on Life Show TV. All the way from St. Louis, man. They talk about everything from sports to Bible. And it's really, no pun intended, take it over. It's doing an excellent job. And we thank them guys. You don't got to side eye me. I see you on the camera. Boom. All right. What else do I got? Make sure you guys, again, she was just talking about the takeover. Make sure you guys watch the replay of that. That is also on Life Show TV right now. That is the thumbnail that is on the screen. Make sure you guys, check that out because, again, it was fun.
Oh, my God.
It was fun and it was well needed.
Great.
It was great.
That was great.
Also, make sure you guys support Life Show Radio FM.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? It's the official station where you can listen to all of the gospel hits and all of the Christian hits. It's an infusion of both. You know what I mean? You know how you have one station that's playing gospel music and another station that's playing Christian music? All of that divisiveness, I'm calling it what it is. You know what I'm saying? Division. Life Show Radio ain't that. We're bringing life, you know what I'm saying, into the body of Christ by merging both of them together.
If
both
you don't
worlds.
Go ahead and preach.
That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? There's no point of lifting up a hallelujah to a great God and we being divisive.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Say it again.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting to preaching because we got a show to do.
I understand.
All right, but that's just what Life Show is. And make sure you guys check that out. How can you check that out? You can go right there. It's on the screen. I told you I'm coming correct today. You know what I mean? It's right there on the screen.
Boom.
Life Show Radio. Life Show Radio. That's it. Life Show Radio. LifeShowMedia.com. All right. LifeShowMedia.com. And you can also hit the link that's always shared on social media. All right. Do we have any other announcements?
No.
And some people are coming in. You know what I'm saying? Just like the Black Church.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Church be started at 10 o'clock. People be showing up at 10:37.
And we still appreciate because you
Even the
still
pastors sometimes show up late.
Ooh, no, you did. I'm not with you today,
Listen,
sir.
how you show up at your own service late?
Stop it.
Jesus. All right, let's go ahead and get it.
I knew she was gonna say something to you.
That's it, bro.
She said, "Be nice, preach." For those of you who are listening on Live Show Radio FM.
That's it. Listen. One person is left. Sorry to call you. It is what it is.
You don't do that. Be nice.
Yeah, be nice. Be nice and hit that like button. hit that subscribe button that just came up at the bottom of your left screen right there. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get into our first topic, man, because it is going to be a time to be had right now. My first topic of tonight.
Today. I know it's a habit.
It's a habit.
It's a habit.
It's a habit. It's a habit. All right, our first topic, topic discussion to get things warmed up. Should believers, Christians, followers of Christ, watch any content of Halloween, whether it be Halloween movies, whether it be, something comical like a Charlie Brown Halloween, Cupcake Wars, when they doing, different, bakeries of Halloween and all of that. Should we partake in watching those things? And I would just like to hear from the people, from the congregation, and Miss Nikki V. Let's go. The floor is open.
I'm trying to bring up what I had researched. So first and foremost, everyone who knows me, you guys have been following us for years now, knows I am not a horror person. I don't like scary stuff. I never have since I was a youngin', but I still don't. I don't like the goriness of it. I especially don't like anything that's paranormal. I just don't. And there's a lot of people that are like me. However, I'm not gonna say that it's like something that all Christian, because everybody has something that they like. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a little leery of things because coming from that background where, people have stated when you're making these films and things that they have had consultants that they claim to be real witches and part of the occult. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that kind of just brought it to me even more of saying, okay, guard your heart even more. Because again, we know that these things really do exist. We know that witchcraft and black magic, all of those things exist. This is not something that is just make believe. Right. So I do believe in guarding our hearts, especially a lot more. I think that as time has gone on throughout generations, people have just kind of become a little bit more. But just like to Auntie's point, she says, I watch what I want as long as it doesn't vex my soul. Yeah, all of it vexes my soul personally, but that's just me. I'm a little weakling when it comes to this stuff. No. But I also wanted to bring up something that I thought was really interesting. You guys know me to do my research. So it was an article in the Washington Post about, I forgot the date. I think it was like 2023. You guys can look it up. But they're talking about how nowadays, and it's actually been happening since the 70s, that they really do believe in bringing on the occult or the real witches to come on and consult, because they don't want for things to get out of hand. So I'm just going to do this quote here. It's from, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find it because it was really crazy. Like, they had consultants, of course, for The Conjuring. That much I knew personally. But The Craft, a host of shows, and
while you trying to find content, what do you mean? Elaborate by consulting.
So okay, here we go. So, like, for example, there are some consultants that are known within Hollywood. One is, and they classify themselves as witches. Okay. So one is Pam Grossman. She's an author, podcaster, and a New York-based witch. She served as what they call an occult consultant. And she talks about modern witchcraft. Of course, it's a living practice. It is a real community of people. And she goes and consults on many different, films. And while they're in the making, even the writers, down to the way that they dress, because she does not want. It's like, okay, look, I don't want us to be misrepresented. You caught that? She doesn't want them to be misrepresented. And then there are some where there's another one, Brie Luna. She's actually very, very popular. She's another occult consultant. She's known as the Hood Witch online. You can look these people up, guys. I'm not saying anything. That's why I wanted to bring facts to this, because these are people that have been on set with a lot of different shows that you have watched and movies and films that you have watched. And she was brought on to a few places, like even the 2020. No, that wasn't her. That was Grossman for the 2020 sequel, The Craft, and just all these different. Again.
So are they
shows.
on it? So are they on there to like what, protect people or protect the production from like casting spells or something like that?
Some of these things, as they were mentioning, can actually form an incantation, which can be detrimental. Now, this is what I was looking for.
Okay.
A witch and astrologer, Aaron Fogel, who was an on-set advisor for the Craft Legacy, told Religious News Service, this is from Washington Post for those of you guys coming in, that beyond authenticity, consultants are there to provide safety. Magic is functional whether or not the people practicing it are using it functionally. A spell is a spell. In other words, whether it's performed for the screen or in a magic circle. Just to cover yourself and protect your cast and crew, having someone who can guide people through creating magic on set with care is important. So he was stating that this particular witch, that he's another consultant, an astrologer, a witch and astrologer.
Okay.
Stated, look, I'm there and many of us consultants are there because these are spells. We don't want something to get where somebody keeps reciting it. Someone can still be affected whether they're watching or whether they're on set. And so I thought this was really interesting because it's kind of bringing it full circle. But I always thought certain movies and certain films that want that authenticity because they want to have that horror, they want to affect you.
Right.
Now, this is just me. Everybody, like them coming out and saying their names and all that and letting you know who they are, that's very, I want to say, admirable because they could just sit in the back and say, oh, go ahead and cast a spell.
All right.
Y'all can go on ahead, turn yourselves into demons. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there are some that are like, no, look, we just want to be represented correctly and we want you guys to not mess yourselves up. So I thought that was pretty interesting because if I don't know what's going on and I'm looking at a film and they're showing and they're saying all these spells and all these different things, I'm going to be extra careful. Because they also mentioned in here, and this article was really good one, you guys, about even your teens and preteens. A lot of these kids are like, yes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn you into a and they don't realize what they're doing.
Talk about the Harry Potter stuff. See, it ain't just got to be horrible.
No,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they even mentioned Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They mentioned, what was the other one? Oh, man, with the 3, Charmed. Charmed was another one that they had consultants on, and it was extremely popular. So, I'm just saying, I'm not into the horror thing regardless, but if you are, just continue to guard your heart. Make sure that you know what's going on. Stay prayed up, and, you have to. You just have to be.
That's true. That's definitely true. That is definitely true. My take on it, I look at it like with Auntie Tina kind of,
Yeah, me too.
She kind of
I like Charmed.
She kind of spoke on it. She said, "I watch what I want, watch as long as it doesn't vex my soul." So I look at that as that brings me to my point. It's about as much as you can take and you get convicted on. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the person who knows their limit when it comes to alcohol. You know what I mean? Like if you know that
Spirits.
Right. If you know that you know, once you drink 3 beers, like you're gonna get drunk, that is like that's your cutoff. Because listen, it's not a sin to drink, but it's a sin to get drunk.
That wine in the Bible.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, that's that. It's just, I just think it's all about your personal what's the word I'm looking for? Spiritual maturity.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's really good.
So, for instance, or for example, myself, I can watch back in college. I can watch any horror movie without any problem. I'm talking about supernatural.
Oh, wow.
I'm talking about witches, all of that. Like, one of my favorite movies was The Ring and The Grudge. You know what I mean? That was one of my favorite
The one
movies.
you said was always pop locking.
Yeah, the girl pop locking down.
We don't want to pop
All
locking
right.
in. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
But it went away. I guess the maturity, was gained once I started having children.
Wow.
So once I started having my kids, I couldn't watch. Like, I felt convicted. I couldn't watch like Paranormal Activity. You know, those movies, The Grudge, The Ring, and all of that anymore. You know what I mean?
Because, I don't want to interrupt, but is it because the babies were with you, or is it just because you felt it was like spirit, you thought maybe it was going to come on them? Like, I'm just curious as to what made you stop. Because there are some parents out there that are still avid. Like, that's just their genre, and whether they've had children or not, they just still go.
So when I didn't have a family and it was just me, I didn't feel anything when I was watching these movies. It was just like, I'm watching it for entertainment, which I do. You know, that's what I do. I watch for entertainment. I'm a production sucker. I love great production or whatever. But it's as soon as I started having my children, that's when I felt convicted. I felt paranoid.
Wow.
I started to feel paranoid. So I knew that there was a shaking that was happening. You know what I'm saying? Of like, no, you got to let this part go. And that was back in 2010 was the last time I watched like a supernatural content. You know what I mean?
You did tell me. That's interesting.
But like slasher movies don't bother me. Jason,
Yeah.
Michael Myers, like that stuff don't bother. Saw, that stuff don't bother me. Especially something like Saw. I like Saw because of the message in it. Even though the guy is Jigsaw, he's really teaching a lesson to the victims, even though they dying. I get it, guys. But it's more of like, it was one movie, a guy, he was a doctor. And he actually had the medicine and the cure to help these patients with cancer. But because he was money hungry, he didn't allow it. So Jigsaw's thing was, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. And then that's where he went through and all of that. I'm with that. Teaching lessons, bro. If you like to lie, I'm gonna put you in the trap where I'm gonna take your tongue out. If I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you like to steal, I'm gonna put you in a trap where I'm about to take your fingers off. Like, what we talking about? I'm like, okay, I get it. There's a message with that. You know what I'm saying? But that stuff don't bother me. Like I said, Michael Myers and all that, you can see it on my shirt. That stuff don't bother me. You know what I mean? But the paranormal part, like I said, it's different levels. It's all about what you can take. You know what I'm saying?
So what can't you? Well, before that, so Auntie says I still watched what I wanted when I had children, but I didn't allow them to watch.
Right.
Now my grown kids love horror, and then she put Saw with the funny little like emojis like yeah, because when he was telling me about it, I was like, oh, that's such a sad story. But then I'm like, oh. But my question to you is, so what is your tolerance level? Auntie, this goes to you too, and whoever's watching. What is your tolerance level? Oh,
there it is.
Hey, Jay. So, Final Destination, is that where you guys can no longer tolerate?
That's
you can't watch that whole thing?
My tolerance is ghosts, because now I understand. Going back to the spiritual maturity.
Yeah.
Now I understand spiritual warfare. You see what I'm saying? So the more you grow in Christ, the more you start understanding that, we ain't battling against flesh and blood. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His weakness.
That was my weakness, sir. That was Final Destination. I just watched the new one Tuesday, and it was whatever. But
do you feel like there's any truth to the Final Because remember I told you.
Final Destination is nothing but a play off of real life situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You cutting the grass and you just happen to fall on the rake and it hit you in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You drive outside in a log truck. Like, till this day, they knew what they was doing with that log truck. That anytime you see a truck with a bunch of logs, everybody just moved. That truck is in the lane right by itself if you watch Final Destination 2.
When I never watched not a damn one of them, and I'm already doing that.
Because so to Auntie's point,
Well, can you
films
say it? Oh.
films like Final Destination
Uh-huh.
and Paranormal Activity can happen in real life.
Right, and that's why it scares her because
That's-
it's reality.
Right, it's
But she still
reality.
watches. But
You know
she's
what I'm
like, I still watch.
It's reality. Like you ain't gonna see no like it ain't nobody dressing up as Michael Myers and Jason and killing people. They rocking
yet,
they rocking a whole jumpsuit doing that. So you ain't gotta worry about that. You know what I'm saying? They doing that in the white tee and some jeans. So I ain't worried about nobody in a mask. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I got a couple of friends for that. You know what I mean? And I leave that alone. You just dig into your imagination with that. But when it comes to Final Destination, when it comes to The Grudge and that supernatural stuff,
Now, the audio went out. Can you hear us?
oh no, did the audio really go out? Testing,
Can you
testing
hear
one.
us
Okay,
now?
okay.
She
You
said I
good?
can hear you.
Okay. So you on Facebook? That's what that is.
But okay, so to your point now, what part of this here, with the article that I was talking about with Washington Post, a lot of consultants, believe it or not, they were asking like, okay, which movie? It all pointed to The Conjuring as well.
The Conjuring.
So I've never seen it.
So I saw the first. What's up, Jehovah James? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Chance 3. I saw the first Conjuring.
Yeah.
And I saw the first Annabelle. All right.
Okay.
Now it's a whole series of those because you got
Yeah.
the Conjuring, Annabelle, and the Nun, and it's all ties together.
Yeah.
When after Annabelle, bro, that's when I really got into the Bible. All right, because that's what the Conjuring does. I wish I know I'm shouting them out real quick, but Kim and Keisha, but
Yeah.
Key
When he
speaks,
speaks,
they just watched the last Conjuring, and they was talking about it was really, talking about fighting against, Satan, all that he brings and all of that. Like you got to learn how to, fight back. You know what I'm saying, in the spiritual realm. And that's what those movies are. Like they literally tap into like the supernatural and the that stronghold between those the spiritual warfares. You know what I'm saying? Even though Hollywood would bring like a hard element to it, they say they have a message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I only watched the first one in the first Annabelle, but The Conjuring has like 4 of them by himself.
Yeah.
And Annabelle has 3. I didn't watch 2 or 3 because I was done.
Now that's interesting. You should say that too. To your point, but from my research as well, right?
Yeah.
The reasons why a lot of these consultants, these occult consultants, are on set is because they noticed they did a poll themselves. Most of the movies like you just mentioned, like Annabelle, The Conjuring, anything that deals with real life investigations that's based on real reality. They said that a lot of viewers have reported feeling extremely uneasy.
Yes.
And I mean, like to the point where they were kind of messed up psychologically and physically.
Right.
They felt ill.
So when you started dealing with those, what they call it, live footage movies, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, back in Michael Bay did a phenomenal job with that movie, resurrected that movie, and he had like the live footage and all of that. It is eerie because this is what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what took place. So like Netflix got a whole slew, if you will, a plethora of shows. Like they have one about the guy that was, I forget his name, man. I forget. But they doing a whole series of these different serial killers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't watch it because that's something that has happened. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But again, I guess what I'm saying is, when it comes down to, again, Jason, Michael Myers, We got the new one now. What's his name? Terrifier, Art the Clown.
I don't like that man. I don't
Stuff-
like any of it.
Stuff like that is comical. It's whatever. I can watch that. But when we start talking about, pictures falling off the wall for no reason, cabinets opening up for no, nah. I back away slowly. Like, that ain't my ministry. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my ministry.
The other thing is too. Auntie says yes. The serial killer
Documentaries can be scary.
And
Right.
then Jay says Art the Clown is my man.
Terrifying.
Right next to
Pennywise.
Mr. Pennywise, which I don't like.
And Pennywise got a new show coming out tomorrow
Well,
on HBO Max.
the other thing is too, because we're talking about films.
Okay.
But one of the other things that they highlighted in the article was about the AMC series of Mayfair Witches. Apparently, this is getting a lot of play. It's gotten a lot, and so it's about a modern day witch hunter.
Okay.
And so, just
Country
like something,
Biscuit?
hey, Country Biscuit, just like something with calling the corners. That's
Okay.
the practice of invoking the 4 elements of earth, water, air, and fire before casting a spell. So they were actually being told, like, hearing the spells being cast about that. So it's
See,
a
that-
lot
that's
of
what I'm
stuff
saying.
I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. When
Good
it
morning.
when it comes to the witchcraft part, where they sitting in a circle with the candles
and
and
some
all
of
of
them are
that.
not even sitting in circles, to his point.
Right.
The consultants.
When it comes to
witch
that,
consultant.
when it comes to the supernatural part, I don't deal with it at all.
So that's, again, drawing the complete line.
For me.
Yeah.
But it's all about people's tolerance of what you can take. I just gave the analogy about the people who drink alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
people will get drunk off of 4 beers.
Yeah.
Some people will get drunk off of 1 wine cooler.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's all about your tolerance.
It is.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is.
And your spiritual maturity. You know what I'm saying? I want to read something right quick since we're reading.
Yeah.
I will say that there are pros, if you will, and cons into everything. And I would say the cons into watching horror content, and like I said, you got to know yourself.
Yeah.
Is that when you watch these things, it will foster fear and anxiety. It will do that.
Yep.
It will bring up some type of trauma, if you will. So, for instance, if you're watching Scream and you're seeing a girl get chased and she's screaming for her life, it can bring up some type of trauma because somebody probably may have broken your house and you may have had to go through that. So, it's stuff like that why a lot of people be like, I can't watch something like that. Let's see what else that I have in my notes. I said about the spiritual maturity. So yeah, that's really it because I already elaborated on everything
Highlight
else.
what Country Biscuit says. She says, I'm very careful of my eye gates. What
I
I
watch.
watch, you have to know your limits.
You have to know your
And
limits.
that's what we've been talking
Yeah.
about. Do you
Like,
also believe in considering the impact on others, like being mindful of those type of choices? Do you think that maybe these directors or writers should or should they not? I mean, because that's the genre that they're in.
I listen. It's
Because some may be
we
led
can
away,
say
like what
we
they
can
present.
say that they should be cautious of what they make.
Yeah.
But we can say that about anything.
We can.
You know what I'm saying?
And about alcohol.
But it's about so it comes. I'm not going to even put that on them.
Okay.
It's a personal thing, a personal conviction that you have to a conscious
Yeah.
that you have to come across. Again, you have to know your limits. You have to know what to stay away from.
Yeah.
Just because they make it don't mean that you got to run to it.
And to your point too, the Holy Spirit can guide your conscience, right? So
Right.
which may provide that internal yes or no to what you should be discerning.
Prime example. I got blasted last year for the movie Deliverance
Did
on Netflix because I started watching 10 minutes of it and got convicted.
yeah.
I put that on social media and everybody in the world came for me. They all came for me.
They did.
I was ready to watch. I had my popcorn feet propped up, and I heard the Holy Spirit just gently touch me on my shoulder. It was like, turn it off.
He came back and I was like, "Oh, you're upstairs?
I turned it off.
Where'd you go?"
I simply turned it off.
You did.
But when I watched Soul, when I watched Final Destination, all that, it was straight entertainment.
Yeah.
But when I watched Deliverance, it was like, turn it off.
That's
you know what I mean?
crazy.
Because now I understand that I know, like, with that supernatural stuff,
Yeah.
you could be bringing that in.
But
And if you're not equipped enough to, if that's not your ministry,
Yeah.
even though we have God has given us the authority and ability to fight against demons and fight against Satan.
Yeah.
But if you are not mature enough, and if that's not your ministry, and you don't know what you're doing,
Yeah.
you can get tapped out.
Well, and here's to your point.
I've been to. I don't mean to
No,
cut you
go
off,
ahead.
but I've been to an apostolic church where
Oh,
I
yeah.
seen.
I don't like that. Every time
I've seen with my own eyes the purging of a demon getting cast out. You know, where they had to clear the church, where they was like, everybody has to leave the congregation, leave the building. If you're not equipped enough, because they jump. You see what I'm saying? If you're not equipped enough, you will tap out. It's a real thing.
But that's the thing that gets me. So when I'm talking about is, and I think this is from my perspective, if you as these filmmakers, right, and you're creating these films, you say, you know what, we got to bring on the occult consultants. We have to bring on these witches and these warlocks who are consulting us on how far we need to go and how far we can. If you have to go through all of that to bring on consultants of that realm, that spiritual realm, right? Which is it wise to even put it out there? Because just like I read from some of them, right? From these witch consultants, occult consultants. I want to be respectful to those of you who may watch who are of that realm. It's like, does it make sense to even do it if it's really pushing that envelope?
A lot of stuff don't make sense when money is involved.
That's true.
So when money is
That's
involved,
unfortunate,
when
but
money is involved, who cares about a conscience?
Yeah. And they're getting paid to be the consultants.
So what are we talking about? You done finished. They done finished the whole series of The
Yeah.
Conjuring.
That's
The Conjuring has been out since 2009.
That's insane.
Okay,
That is insane.
they just now finished
That is
in
insane.
2025. The last movie just came out last month.
Nope, don't need it.
It just came out.
Don't need it. I wanted to go up because Country Biscuit had a lot to say, and thank you so much for tuning in, everyone, and for sharing your thoughts. She says, fear, false evidence, thank you, appearing real can create terrors by nightmares that can build to you acting out the nightmares in real life. So you have to constantly cast down those unclean imaginations.
That's
The
facts.
scripture.
That's
Yep,
facts.
I like that.
That's facts. You preaching.
And then she says, I had demons come out of me. It was serious.
See,
Really?
purging.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
I wish you could
That's a
come on
real
and
thing.
talk to us about that.
That's a real thing.
Can we put the Country, are you able to chime in real quick? Like to just come on and talk about that experience? I'm just curious. If you are, if not, it's okay. But I would love for you to. We usually have people that chime in and talk. I'm a member, she says, of an
Solid church.
apostolic church.
Right there in
It's
Jonesboro.
real. It's needed. Can you imagine how many people are walking around with demonic spirits, renting space illegally in their bodies? Shake my head. She said, give me a second. I just want to hear her perspective because I have never come across anyone that has really gone through that. You have shared the story of it. But
It was a whole witch.
that is
They
crazy.
so when you take these classes, ministers identify, you know what I'm saying? They automatically know discernment and everything. They know when a witch is coming through their door. They know when a person has is being like a
Like a
stronghold with
stronghold,
demonic activities. They know it. They see it. They spot it. And that's how they found out that lady was being tormented by a demon. They spotted her because of her interruptions during service. She would just bust out laughing. She would just bust out laughing. It was nothing funny. It can be something simple as we're getting ready to do tithes and offerings. She just bust out laughing.
The whole service?
Yes. I mean, the demons are addiction as well. Yes.
Yes,
Right.
and there are many demons. Auntie Tina says the demon of addiction is real. And also, Country Biscuit, just to let you know, you don't have to show your face. You can just type the
Cut the
link
camera off.
and cut the camera off.
And the link is in the comments.
Yeah. So
I mean,
whenever you're ready, the link is in the comments. I just think it's a really, it's all tied together, what she's experienced and also what we're kind of sharing, because that is that's a big deal. And even whenever you speak of it, I'm like, oh my gosh. So very interesting. I wanted to also ask, so we're talking about all of the different consultants and all these things that people, with horror films. Did you grow up celebrating Halloween? Was that like a thing, or did you, oh, she can't see the link.
Okay, I'll put it back
Hold
up.
on, we're about to post it right now for you. We know some of y'all be putting on 10 pounds of makeup. You know what? I'm not dealing with you, Jordan. The villain has entered the chat.
Yes, I grew up celebrating Halloween to a point because we didn't know better.
Okay.
But once we started really indulging in church,
Yeah.
Halloween, going trick-or-treating was cut out, and we started going to those, I don't want to say corny, but we started going to those
Trunk or treat?
Hallelujah nights, you know what I mean?
That's not nice. That's not nice.
Bro, Hallelujah night is, anyway, but,
That's not nice.
But-
Well, and to your point, a lot of people now, churches, they do the trunk or treat. So
Right.
everybody is still not feeling completely like isolated. But even to your point, like, I mean, for me, I didn't dress up as like a whole bunch of gory stuff.
I mean, I dressed up as two people, no, three people. Every time I went trick or treating when I was young, it was either the Joker,
Of course.
Batman,
Of course.
or Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Really?
That was it. That was
Okay,
the three.
then shout out to
It was in rotation.
shout out
Those
to
three was in rotation every year. You know what I mean?
Joker. So all of the comic book characters.
Yeah. So y'all remember them little plastic masks that you could hardly breathe in,
That was making
and that rubber
sweat.
band will like go like penetrate in your daggone skull, and you be hot and sweating,
Ow.
snot and everything, cold outside,
Yeah.
snot and everything in that mask. Oh my gosh! And you in that plastic suit, you sweating in that, but you just having a good time because you want the candy.
So, but exactly,
You know what
and
I mean?
that's really what it is for a lot of the children. Like
Right.
it's candy. So,
Yeah.
do a lot of you guys? Do you allow your children growing up, or grandchildren, or even you? Were you able to do Halloween? Like, is that part of it? I'm just curious.
Yeah, like I said, it was cut off once I guess I would say once I got about 8 years old or something like
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
So what'd you do for school? Did y'all dress up at school? And you were like the only one that couldn't?
Now see, I went to a private school.
Oh, that's fine. I forgot.
Yeah, I went to a private school. They weren't playing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They weren't playing that, bro.
You do not dress up.
Like, we had church at school every Friday. They call it mass. I'm sorry. It's Catholic school. Mass every Friday, 11 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the public schools now. Oh, you did have Halloween
Yeah,
night as a
Halloween night,
kid,
yeah.
yeah. As a child now, it's really weird because some of the public schools where like, we go, they wanted you to be like the elementary storybook character. So I thought that was very interesting. They were like, no, you can't be anything, extra. Just be, and that's public. But you have to be like a storybook. It has to be something meaningful.
Now, when it's coming to, I know we were talking about like watching stuff, but I love some good Halloween events. Like, I like a good hayride.
Yeah,
You know
you've
what I
been
mean?
talking about this doggone hayride.
I like a good hayride, man.
When they come in, you have to get off the hayride
And then,
and walk.
because that'd be my excuse to go get that, you know what I'm saying, what they call it, I get my apple butter. I can go get the, not the apple juice, but
The apple cider.
Apple cider, which, oh my gosh.
I know when it's fresh, that thing is good. Fall is upon us. I love fall.
Time for the eggnog, too?
I'm so
What we
you and this
talking
eggnog.
about?
No, sir. We're not even gonna go there. You didn't drink all the eggnog yet last year. I done bought him some.
This is my type of season right here. You hear what I'm saying? But, all right,
I guess, I don't
think-
know what happened.
Yeah,
so
'cause we
we're
gotta
gonna
move
have to move forward. Okay.
We gotta move
If
forward.
you can chime in, then we'll just wait for you when
We
you.
gotta
I mean,
move forward.
when you come on.
Bring me
Oh.
on.
We don't see you.
The link is in the
Did
in
you
the comment.
see the comment?
If not, I'm gonna have to send it
It's
to
the
a person.
stream. Yeah, it's the StreamYard. Oh, she's on her phone. Okay, hold on.
Oh, okay. I just send you a.
He's sending it to you personally.
Okay.
Auntie says they had an Jordan. They had a heaven and hell party. If you drew heaven out of a pail, you got ice cream. If you drew hell, you got chili. Well, now wait, is the chili good? Because
What?
I've never heard of that before. Jordan says eggnog is nasty.
It ain't for everybody. I get it.
Some people do the spiking with the eggnog or whatever. I was.
It's not for everybody.
I've had it with the lactose free. It was pretty good. Okay, he's sending it to you right now, Country Biscuit, the link directly to you on Facebook, so you should be able to see it. Or is it on her? Yeah. So
It's going through your messenger.
it's
Facebook
going
messenger.
through your messenger right now. Heaven and Hell Party. I've never experienced that, but it sounds pretty cool. How was the chili? I mean, chili and ice cream. Ooh, that's a stomach. That's a
Boy, that
that's a
bathroom.
bubble.
You talking about Saw? You talking about a horror scene?
That's a bubble.
Jeez.
That's all I
no.
can think of.
Oh no.
That's awful.
Oh no.
But I mean, I'm sure it was good then. It's always good going down.
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
I was a kid. I got the ice cream. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's cool. That's really, really
Exactly.
cool. I like that.
But yeah, you know.
So does this apply to cartoons? You mentioned my Charlie Brown Halloween. He was
But
being funny.
we were talking about levels. Like Auntie Tina said, levels and your limits. Your limit is just gonna be Charlie Brown Halloween. That's it.
Well, no, because again, I have watched a few things that some people would be like, "You watched that?" Just like Charm. I was a Charm girl.
I didn't know
did.
you watched Charlie like
I
that.
did.
I didn't. Every time Charm came on, I turned it off. Because that just wasn't my.
I didn't like Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
I
Like,
didn't
I
watch that
I
either.
couldn't get into it, but there are certain things. He knows I can't even do the Family Matters one. Oh, hey.
All right.
Here she is.
Let's bring it to. They would need to connect their mic and cam before you add that.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta connect. You gotta turn your mic on.
Turn your mic on, ma'am. I can't even do the Family
Okay.
Matters one.
There we go. There we go. What's going on?
Hey, lady.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you guys. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So
Okay.
yes, it was a Sunday, and I had a good wig on that day, y'all. I had a good wig on that day. And you know, a lot of times we don't know as far as our subconscious and what we have buried in trauma and in our lineage and family and that has attached themselves and caught a ride that has changed as far as your behavior, how you conduct yourself in the world. Well, child, honey, I had a whole cocktail going on and I hit the floor and all I remember is later, Prophet Bobby Robinson, aka Just Be Real G, said, "Man, you was slithering on the floor like a daggum snake." And it was like, "Oh, yep, there it is." And I literally, I'm sorry, this may be a little graphic here, but it were things that came out of my mouth. It was shaped like perfect cubes, like a Rubik's cube.
Interesting.
And I was like, "What is that?" Because I haven't eaten anything. I said, "What was that?" And I really felt like a ton of weights were lifted off of my shoulders.
Wow.
The wig was put in the trash, of course. It was that thing was cooked, but it is a real thing. You know, people are walking around here with demons and spirits renting space illegally in their bodies, and they don't even understand that their behavior is altered because of that.
Right. All right.
Interesting.
And
I'm
when
just
you're
grateful.
talking about the movies, yeah, you watching stuff and it's infiltrated your spirit and it's in your house, and if you a baby Christian, you can't handle that stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
That part.
That's true.
That part.
Would you agree that maybe even paranormal, like certain just shows, it doesn't even have to be like the film itself, but like certain shows too, Country Biscuit, or how do you feel about it?
Yeah, like shows like on Netflix and things like that and other streaming apps. Yes. Even anime. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
I agree with that. That's why I
I'm
stopped.
I'm very a lot of things that when it comes to my child, I said, you can't watch that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, because you don't understand what they're saying or what they're doing, and they're speaking these things, and we're here in the home, and it's coming at you because you're watching it, you're hearing it, and if you're not strong enough, then you can't combat. You don't know how to apply. As far as being effective with your prayers and what to say. To speak against and use the blood of Jesus and denounce and bind and decree and all of that stuff.
That
Right there.
because there are steps.
Yeah,
There's
it's so
definitely
many
steps.
steps. Like it's
Yes.
not just God, thank you, please, and do this and all that stuff.
Take it away from me, God. Nah.
Yeah, it's you have to be strategic. You have to be specific. You have to know what scriptures that to say to apply, and you have to send it.
Yes.
You have to tap into those portals, and that's open, and you have to put a cap on it. You have to send it back where it came from because someone opened you up. Now you need to be closed.
Yeah.
That is really true. I'm
DJ
so
Chosen, what's up, boy?
I love the fact that thank you, of course, as always, for always being transparent too and letting us know what you even encountered because a lot of people think it is a lot of hearsay. I am also happy that you brought up anime because I was a true anime fan. I watched all of them. You could not, my favorite one was Inuyasha, but I watched every last one of them, things that I didn't even know what they were saying. I would do the subtitles, and subtitles can be misleading. And I remember feeling a certain way. I was watching one. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like in my early 20s. And that's actually when I was like, nah, I'm not going to watch this one no more because it was very demonic. It was weird the way it looked. And so I definitely agree with you on that. Some people think it's just films, horror films, but they don't realize all these different other type of genres of, television and things of that nature can really make a difference too. And I felt uneasy after that one. And I can't even remember what the name is, but it made me feel uneasy. So, yeah, I was one of those, like all of that. Yeah.
Well, I was right there with you.
Yeah. I didn't want to dress up still. Be like, okay. So, yeah. Thank you for sharing, though.
We thank you for coming on and sharing that story with us, and just letting us know that, listen, these demons and casting them out are very real. We thank you for that.
It is. Please go get the help that y'all need. Don't just walk around here and carrying all this stuff. Go get the help that you need. Find you a good church, Bible church that's rooted in, fire and brimstone and that care about your spirit and your well-being. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you.
We're going to holler at you later.
All right.
Thank you.
Definitely.
That was really insightful. I really appreciated her saying that. That was awesome. Thank you again, Country Biscuit. We really love you. She is family, and we appreciate you. What's up, DJ Chosen? Checking in all the way from Guyana.
Man, listen,
I am so happy that you
boy
are
be
tuning
traveling.
in.
Man, thank you, bro. That's my guy.
Jeez Louise.
My
And
guy.
then Auntie says it's not just what you view, but also what you listen to. Some music is very demonic, and to her
Facts.
point, I absolutely agree.
Facts.
We can't just talk about Halloween content. This thing is woven into different types of entities. It's all over.
That's another discussion right there.
Yeah,
definitely.
it is.
But you're definitely right.
I love it.
All right, so in conclusion to this, because we got to move forward.
Yes.
We already passed an hour. What is your
My consensus
benediction?
My benediction, excuse me, it's just what you and everyone said, which is a consensus. I absolutely agree. It's about what you can tolerate. It's about knowing yourself and knowing your spiritual maturity. I love how you said those words. So I'm going with that. That is awesome.
Well, she took the words right out of my mouth because that's exactly what I was going to say. So yeah, it's all about what you can your limit.
Absolutely.
Again, so that's it. I know my limit. I know I ain't messing with no demons, no supernatural stuff. But no Chucky doll, I can kick that. You know what I'm saying?
I can kick that.
I can defeat that. You know what I mean?
Oh my
So,
gosh. Okay.
all right. I can defeat that. All right, so let's go ahead and move forward with our Live Your Life Spotlight.
Woohoo! Okay, so the Live Your Life Spotlight today is the wonderful Prime on Peachtree. I have been hearing some good things about this place. If you guys have already gone there, please let me know because I have not, and I would like for us to go. But they do I've heard live music and they're open daily. Lunch is Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4. Dinner is 5 to 11, Monday through Wednesday. And then Thursday through Sunday is 5 to midnight. They also do brunch on Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4. Most times you don't see brunch being carried that long, till 4 o'clock. So we're brunch kind of sauce. And I was like, oh, till 4? Okay, that gives us a little more of a, expanded window.
Right.
So feel free to look at it right now.
In the city, remember you should drive a Yukon. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, are you with me?
I'll play one more again.
In the city, remember you should drive a Yukon. Pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson, are you with me?
So there you go. So if you guys want to check them out, you can go to their Instagram, Prime on Peachtree, or visit them primeonpeachtree.com. You can also do reservations, and then they are located at 1029 Peachtree Street Northeast, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. And again, feel free to check them out and let me know. Girl, that steak looks so tender. Everything looks so good, and there's a little chicken thing that they do. It has a little, it almost like a sauce with the potato.
I saw
Oh
that.
my gosh, with the asparagus. Oh my gosh.
I'm boxing that steak up, bring it home, and eat that with some eggs.
You and your eggs. You always is
protein,
eggnog, eggs. He is an egg guy.
Protein.
Oh,
Listen, it's helping the weight loss. It's helping the weight loss.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? 3
And
pounds
turn
down.
out 3 pounds down. No, I thought it was like 5 for you.
It's 3.
You're doing
It's 3.
good,
I'm
man.
sure that's 5.
I'm so proud of you.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, just check them out, guys. My mouth is watering. I was so embarrassed because that looks so good to me.
No,
And that's our Live Your Life Spotlight for this week.
Hey, we got a question real quick. Everybody was saying the first segment was a great topic to discuss. And DJ Chosen said, great topic. How are you guys liking the new time?
You know what? We would like it even. And let me, I told you guys a thing of 3 this morning when we first came on, because I was like, where is everybody? If you guys voted for this, I could go either way. I could go Thursday night or I could go this morning. But I also know that people have a lot of things that they do on Saturday mornings as well. So what do you think, Chosen? Do you like this time or do you like Thursday night? Because I don't get to see him chime in a lot on Thursday nights either.
Right. A lot of people don't chime in a lot on
They
Thursday
can't.
nights.
A lot
They
of
can't.
times you can't. Oh, he says, do I get a 10%? Do I get 10% for say I heard it on this show? You know what? I'm going to call them and see if we can do that because I would love to partnership with them. So if, you know what, matter of fact, we'll send them the segment and see.
Yes, we sure will.
Very nice. Thank you, Chosen. I like
That's
how
a
you
great
think,
idea.
sir.
Right there.
Okay, Chosen, when do you come back from Guyana?
Yeah, see,
Let us know.
everybody likes the morning
Now,
shows.
see,
I do too.
Country
I do
Listen,
too.
I appreciate it
It's
because
like a
I'm gonna be
brunch.
honest. I was going more so towards Thursday night.
No.
Only because so many people have known us to be on Thursday night, but everybody was like, "No, please," because I can never catch you on time, and I have to watch the replay. But when we came on this morning, I was like, "Hold on, where is it? Where is it?"
Let me be transparent real quick.
Please.
I'm going to tell you why I like, because a lot of people saying why they like Thursday night and Saturday, but don't give a why to it. I'm going to give a why I like Saturdays. I like Saturdays because after working a full day at work, I got to rush home and be a producer and a host and all of that. You know what I mean? I got to set up the lighting, camera work, everything that you see on the screen. I got to set all of that up. And by the time 10 o'clock comes, I am done. I haven't even eaten dinner. You know what I mean? I got to eat dinner at 11 o'clock at night. That's wild. But Saturday mornings, man, it's all clear. I'm good to go. I'm refreshed. I done slept.
true.
You feel what I'm saying?
It is difficult, and then we have our babies, and so a lot of times they have things during the week. So Thursday nights sometimes can be a little. We don't like to keep moving back and forth, so that's also true.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's good to know, Chosen. So we're praying for your safe traveling grace.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just letting you know. That's why I wanted to know, just to do
Definitely.
that. I like to pray in detail. So yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, you better tell a friend and a friend and a friend and then the stranger and then the neighbor and then the dog and cat too that we're on Saturday mornings at 10 Eastern.
Even our sponsor likes 10 a.m.
And our sponsor really kind of had the say.
Yeah, the sponsor really got the say
Being
something.
honest, our corporate sponsor. And who is that again? Glam Business and Financial Services.
That's it.
If you guys have any business needs, you have any. She's also told me, like, some people, she gives great sound advice, right? Her and her team, they all do. So if you're looking to just kind of say, okay, you know what, look, I haven't really been doing this for the past couple of months. Can you help me? Look, that team is good. They're going to get you right. Trust me on this. I'm telling you. Glam Business Financial Services. You can reach out to them. Go through their website, glam with 2 M's, bfs.com. Trust me, you're in good hands.
And Jay chose to say he has a show on Thursday nights from 7 to 8, but he catches a lot of the replays.
Oh, so now, okay, I got you.
And you guys, what's the name of the show? Put the name of the show in the comments so we can all flood that thing on Thursday.
Absolutely.
From 7 to 8.
Tag it, Chosen, tag it.
You know what I mean?
We appreciate you guys. And I also wanted to just do a storm update. This has come in we have a lot of viewers that watch us also from Jamaica and even the replays. So we are praying for you guys. I see that there's an update from the U.S. National Hurricane Center indicating that Tropical Storm Melissa continues to aim squarely at you all. It's a likely track cutting across Clarendon, St. Catherine, and St. Mary. So we are praying for you guys, keeping you uplifted. I'm seeing it can be torrential rainfall, flooding across central and northeastern parishes there. So we're keeping you all uplifted, all of our family and loved ones and viewers and all of you guys that's in Jamaica right now. We're standing with you.
Well, that's Hurricane Melissa.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So
it's tropical storm, but they're saying it might go to
okay. Tropical storm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, we're claiming that it will go from a tropical storm to downgrade to a depression.
Amen.
You know what I mean? In Jesus' name. For real. All right. So let's go ahead and move forward. We have a couple of friend of the shows.
Woo!
All right.
Where is Derek?
Right.
Now, this is his segment.
Listen, he was there Thursday night, but I couldn't take over. He was there, so shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, we got a couple of friend of the shows real quick. And I'm trying to figure out which one I want to start with. Because like I said, we got the father, and we got this young lady. Let's go with the young lady first.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
Let's go with the young lady first. I'm gonna go ahead and just play the video, and I just let her speak. Here we go.
Okay, so I went on a date. The date was going to church, but I was late to the date. He arrived at my house at 9:25. At 9:20, I was out by 9:25, so I was pushing the time that it took to get to church. So then I wanted to get some Starbucks. So we go get Starbucks, and he felt like I was pushing the time because church started at 10. We arrived to church exactly at 10. But you know how when you're in the car and you got to get like ready, put your lip on, get the oil off the bottom of your shoes and stuff? I was doing that. So my date was really anxious to get into church, but I felt like you could just wait for me. So then he's like, I'm gonna just leave you the key. Mind you, this is my first time at his church. I've never been to this church before. I'm a little anxious. It's a date. It's already like the nerves are there. So he leaves, and then I get upset. And I'm like, I feel like you just left me. So I text my friend, and I was like, can you come pick me up? And she's like, where you at? As I'm texting her and talking to her, he comes out because he's like, where are you at? I said, I'm leaving. So then I'm like, he's like, no, don't leave. So I get out of the car, and he's like, come on, let's just go to church. Let's go to church. Let's walk in. And then I was like, no. So I turn around. I said, I'm not going. And then this went on for like less than like 2 minutes. in the parking lot. So then I get tearful because I'm feeling left out. Like, I feel like you just tried to leave me. And I don't know what that is. But I need y'all to tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong for saying I'm going to leave? Because he said that he felt like it was disrespectful to do all of that. And I just don't feel like I was being disrespectful, because I feel like once you got out of the car, you basically left me. And I don't know. I'm your guest. Granted, I don't think that was the intent, but I want to know if y'all feel like I'm disrespectful, because I just don't think it's disrespectful that I felt like he could have waited like 3 minutes. I was done. We got to church at 10. I wrapped everything up by 10:03, but then he wanted to hurry up and leave. And then he ended up having to come back out. Am I wrong? Is that wrong? For real, like, is that wrong?
Oh.
Am I wrong?
Right. Before we get started, DJ Joseph put his show in the comments, man. It's called The Cruise Christ, in restoring us individually, safely, eternally. Okay, got you. It's on the Caribbean Life TV. All right, for Jamaica. So, yes.
First of all, shout out to Auntie, because I was laughing hysterically on the inside, because I'm thinking, why are you going to church for your first date?
Don't do that. Don't do that. I think that was dope.
I think it's a good thing, but you don't know who the person is that you're going to the date with. Like, I just feel like if you're going there to worship and you don't, I don't know. I would have said, hey, do you want to get up earlier? Let's meet at a coffee shop prior and then go. I don't know.
It probably wasn't a Sunday morning worship service they attended. It probably was like a one of those, evening services, and he probably was gonna take her out to dinner afterwards and stuff like that.
She said Starbucks.
Okay.
She said Starbucks. I agree. I would have probably met him then. I'm all the way with Auntie on this one. I just feel like.
All right, so we got to stay on that's Christian.
What's going on, Christian?
What's up? So we got to stay on topic. Was she wrong for holding this man up to run to the altar? I'm going to go ahead, because why y'all thinking? Because y'all playing around. Yes, she was in the wrong.
Yes, she was.
This man could have been a musician. He probably could have been the drummer. He probably going to be a keyboardist, and you holding this man up.
But to your point, and to Auntie's point, though, why even do this for a first time? If she's never been to your church, you don't know her habits.
Because you women be like, oh, I want a godly man. Okay. So let me show you.
So then
I'm going to show you on this date.
Hold on. Let me go back.
I want to show you.
Let me use us. You go ahead, babe. We're hungry. If you guys hear my stomach growling.
Nah, that's your heart.
So first of all, when we were still dating, right? Mm-hmm. You invited me to go to the church. I met you up there. Do you understand? You didn't come and pick me up. I met you at the church. Did I not?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know me. I'm like, okay, I'm a little nervous. He wanted me to see all his, his church family. This is a big deal to me. I look at somebody introducing me and want me to meet their church family just as important as their real family. You biological. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So for me, I was like, okay, I want to just be. I took my time. I got there, took my time, did my makeup, just like she said, made sure everything was on point, and then I went inside. Mm-hmm. You had texted me, and you were like, oh, where you at? And I'm like, oh, I'm outside. Then you came and got me, and then we walked in. I'm just saying.
Y'all, okay, so y'all doing a whole different POV right now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is she was wrong. But to your point, I'm not going to just blame her. As the guy, you also should think, okay, if this is something that's important to you too, I mean, respectfully speaking, I see where you're coming from. But if it's important to him too, he doesn't know. He doesn't know how she's going to be. So why even do all of that on a Sunday morning to go to your church? It's commendable.
So y'all telling me going to church should not be a date?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like...
What are we saying?
Just like with me and you, I met you at the church. Then I met Auntie Tina and all that. I met you at the church. You did not pick me up. You did not do all of that.
So
I'm
what's
just
the
saying-
difference between I take you to church, we meet at church?
Hey.
The whole point, we at church.
Yeah, but this chick, you don't know how, just like you didn't know how I was going to be. You didn't know I was going to do some last minute touches. Hold on, let me make sure I got my lotion on my
Okay,
legs.
so that's what we're talking about because you.
And that's what I'm
what-
saying. She
that's
was
what I
in the
needed you to
wrong.
get to.
She was in the wrong, but at the same time, I'm thinking this whole thing could have been avoided had you just gone on ahead and just met at the church. I just don't know.
I did what?
And it wasn't even our first date. You're right.
Yeah, I'm about to say it wasn't our first
It
date.
wasn't our first date, but it was my first time
That was me.
seeing. But it was my first time meeting your church family, though.
Right.
And that
right.
was a big deal. And you
Right.
I still was like, no, it's okay. I'll drive myself. She should have said that. She know how she is. She knows she gonna want some breakfast in the morning. She gonna need that coffee and all that. And to Country Biscuit's point, Starbucks lines are so long and they can be slow.
She said, "I'm telling you, it shouldn't be a first date."
It should not be a first. I'm just with Auntie. It should not have been the first date.
Man.
Period.
God.
Period. The whole. She said the entire date was wrong. Can I have the face?
Oh yeah, I gotta give the
Have the
face.
face.
You gotta put the face up.
Not the face.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get face. Here we go.
No.
Going to church on the first date.
I can't stand that face.
You get that face. Like, hey babe, what we doing for our first date? Oh, we about to go to church.
Anyway,
We about to go to church.
Lord help us. It's nothing wrong with wanting to do that, but I just feel like you don't know who the person is.
Here I am thinking this girl was about to get handed to her, and I did not see this coming. I did not know that it was going to be as the world turns on her side. God
No,
dang.
it's not on her side though. She was wrong. I keep saying it. She was wrong.
Yeah, but
it
it
shouldn't
gets
have happened in the
trumped.
first
It
place.
gets trumped when you say this shouldn't be the first date anyway. So it doesn't matter if she was wrong or what she was doing inside the car. The point of the event itself should never happen at the church.
Listen here, old girl should have known.
That's bonkers.
She should have said, you know what, babe, don't worry about it.
Again, what she just said, the entire date was wrong.
Right. Just throw it. What I'm saying is she should have said to the guy, you know what, I'm just going to meet you there. Because she knows she's going to want Starbucks. She knows she's going to have to, like, to me, that was something on her end too. I know myself enough to say, nah, I can't do this because I'm going to be hungry.
Since my son is watching, you better take the girl that you like on the first date to the church. It's free. Salvation is there. All of that.
But listen, son, to your dad's point though, because he is 16, right? Okay, that again is cool. It's okay, but know who it is. Talk and get some kind of vibe. Like, okay, are you gonna want to go to Starbucks? Throw that out there.
Dude, that is, listen, that's a whole cheap date right there. They got food at the church. What are we talking about?
How you know they got food? Everybody don't serve food.
Well, you need to go to a
Shout out
different
to
church.
Excel Church because we have food.
Well, you need to go to a different church if they ain't feeding you now. You know what I'm saying?
No, you didn't.
You got me here on the
Hey,
you got me here on the
the
Wednesday. You got me here on the Wednesday night at 7:00. You better have a spaghetti plate.
How you gonna tell people they need to have a spaghetti?
You better
plate?
have a spaghetti with some fried chicken
You are out of
and that little bit of dry lettuce.
You are
for a salad. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, eat that up, baby. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about?
Not the dry lettuce
Oh.
in the roll that's hard.
Oh yes.
It's
Yes.
always hard.
Yes.
Why is the roll hard?
Exactly.
Oh.
She said, "Stop it, free." She
didn't know salvation was there. She was wrong for saying yes.
I get it. Y'all gonna stick with it. I get that. I get it. I
just feel like if she knows who she is, I would have said, just like you offered. It was my first time. You offered to take me with you to. I said, well, what time you got to be there? Isn't that what I asked you? I said, what time you got to be there? You were like, oh, well, I got to open it up because, I got to make sure all the signs and all that.
we confused the things because that wasn't a date.
I understand that.
Right.
But what I'm saying is it's still a similar you're still going to be with that person. That was my first time going.
Gotcha.
So what I'm saying is she should have said, you know what? She should have asked the questions. What time you got to be there? How, oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll just meet you there then.
She
Why don't we
should have
just meet.
She should have asked.
I wish a ninja would.
She should have asked, where are we going for the date, period.
She knew already.
So what we talking about?
She should have asked. She didn't ask the right question. Hey, babe, I know we're gonna meet.
So what y'all talking about? She should never say yes.
Hey, Devontae, whatever his name is.
Nah.
I know we're gonna meet at the church. I know you want to take me to your church, but what time do you have to be there? Maybe we can meet up. That's what she should have done.
Man.
You can't be going to nobody's Starbucks and you just said the man came to pick you up at 9:20. You got out of there by 9:25 and then want to go by Starbucks on the way to the church and then want to do your legs and all that and your makeup. Girl, stop. You should have just said, I'll meet you there. Period.
All right, I already know the benediction from Auntie Tina. Like, she never say yes.
Right.
Or her, what's your benediction to this? And help and yeah. Stupid is and stupid does them both. God dang, yo. So these Cali people, bro.
Excuse you.
Cali people.
Don't be talking about Cali.
Bro. They
DC.
don't want to go to church on the first date, y'all.
No, don't do that. Again, I would rather, if it was a first date, I would rather meet you at the church. That's all I'm saying.
On first date, they trying to go to Ruth and Chris and all of them. They trying to go there.
We didn't go to Ruth and Chris and all of them on our first.
They trying to go there.
Stop it.
Don't you take them to church?
No.
Don't you take them to a Wendy's?
Don't do that.
Don't you take them to a McDonald's?
Don't do that.
You better come with me. That's what
do
they
that.
say.
Don't do that. That's not true. You can go to church. I'm just saying, if he's gonna get mad, see, because I'd be mad too. If you hold me up and I got to your point, what if he is a drummer? What if he is a musician?
I'm just saying.
We need to go. Aw, her and Unc met for breakfast.
See, speaking of breakfast, that's why we need to go ahead and speed this up.
Okay, because he has a
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Okay, Christian.
See.
Okay, he's already messing
He
up.
gonna give her a 6-piece nugget. She gonna went to 10-piece. You know what I mean? They're gonna
You
argue
better
right there.
and count the nuggets, Christian. Don't make sure that all 10 are there, and not on the
Sunday. right.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, that's the benediction.
All right. And Christian, I'm going back to
Stupid is
Christian.
a stupid duck.
Christian talking about some McDonald's. He gonna eat up all the ice cream.
He sure the heck is though. And don't
He gonna eat up all the ice
eat up
cream.
all the nuggets. Oh, you gonna eat all of that?
All right.
Yeah, Christian. Oh my gosh.
All right. So yeah, there you got it, young lady. Should never say yes, I guess.
No, she should have just said, I'll meet you there. And then they go somewhere afterwards. See, that would have been cute.
Most women would have been like, let me know when service over. And then we just go from there.
Or maybe she was, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm telling you,
I
that's
wouldn't
what
have
most
done
women
it.
would have done.
And she should have used her judgment. If you're already running behind, you don't need to go to nobody's Starbucks. I get it. You're going to be hungry, but you shouldn't have done that. Who's JT? Oh.
Now that's Destin.
Hi, Destin.
Oh, man. All right, so we got another one real quick.
Okay.
And I think this one is really good. All right.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
Lord
all right.
knows we need.
Woo! Now for real, like this guy, I feel for him because I can't say I understand because all right, let me just read it. You know what I'm saying? And I need all the men to really like. What's up? I need everybody to really chime in with this. If you are in the building, do not leave right now. This guy really needs help. All right. It says, "Hey, Preach," and "Hey, Nikki V. My name is Kenneth from Delaware, by way of Maryland. All right. Shout out to the DMV. That's right. You know, because I'm from DC.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Anyway, I have a little dilemma here. All right. My daughter's birthday is approaching, and I asked her what she wanted. She replied, sleepover with my friends. She wanted friends to come over for a sleepover.
Okay.
Bet. I thought it was a genius idea. I have a big enough house for all the kids to do whatever. Run around, go crazy, all of that great stuff.
Yeah.
I created a game plan for the event, and then I went to the next part of the execution by asking the parents. What struck me as odd. Now, when a black man, I'm assuming that this guy is black, but when this black man said what struck me as odd, you know it had to be odd, right? What struck me as odd, I lost my place. What struck me as odd is that all of the parents immediately said no.
all of her friends' parents said no
said no
to the sleepover.
to the sleepover. I asked why. And the consensus, this man even said the consensus.
He's educated.
He's educated. And the consensus was because I am a single father. This has rocked me and it hurts a little. Now, I don't know what to do or tell my daughter. Preach. Put yourself in my shoes. What would you do? Nikki, put yourself in their shoes. Talking about the parents. Do you agree with the parents?
Dear. Oh, this is a tough one.
You wanna go first, or
I'm gonna say this. I haven't allowed my daughter to sleep over to different people, and they have both parents. Because, well, as I really enjoy the mom, the dad gives me cringe vibes, right? So it really doesn't matter to me. I look at the person now. I to his point. What's his name again?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. To your point, I have never come across a single father like that. As far as, talking about that, I could definitely understand your concern, and I see Auntie Tina's agreeing with me. I can understand it. But do they know you? Like, I wish I known a little bit more detail. Like, how long have you known the mothers? How all these girls are they?
Just for assumption, I'm gonna say that they knew each other because these, with the daughter, being friends, and they've been in, school.
Okay, so to your point, Kenneth, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even allow, even if it was a single mother, I haven't allowed her to sleep over. So see, for someone like me, I just don't like a lot of sleepovers, period. I just don't. I am a victim of molestation, of sexual abuse. So I think that has something to do with it, and that was family. So, and stranger. But I just don't, I'm real, very, 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 very strategic with whom I allow to come over, and also who I allow her to go over, even if it's just in the house and it's not a sleepover. So I'm a little different. I don't know about you, but I do feel bad for him, because I'm sure he's trying to do the best that he can for his daughter. So my heart goes out to you, Kenneth. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't do sleepovers, period. If someone comes over, okay, and I still have to screen that, because it's funny to me. It's just me.
Okay. So he asked for me to, put myself in his shoes.
Oh, that's rough.
And what would I do? I gotta
be nice.
I got a couple of scenarios for you, buddy. All right, we ain't gonna make this a Debbie Downer. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna make that. I got a couple of solutions for you, because this is why you came here. You want a solution? I'm going to give it to you. All right.
Lord help us.
I got a couple of them.
Oh.
That's all right. So Auntie suggests.
Okay.
Just give the nice young lady a party.
Don't need no sleepover.
That's cute. The girl said a sleepover, so let's stay right there. But yes, I okay, cool. That's an option. All right. Here is one solution. Number one, if your daughter's mom is close by, I pray that you guys are cordial, because this is the moment where you're gonna have to get on your knees and beg.
Unless she's passed.
Right. Let's just say she's living, okay?
I hope so.
And let's just say she's close.
Yeah.
This is when your ex-wife, baby's mom, whomever, your child's mother, she's gonna have to put on her superwoman cape and save the day. This is when you ask her, hey, daughter wants to sleep over with her friends. Parents are saying no. They are a little concerned. What's up, DJ Boston? They're a little concerned because I'm a single dad. How about we have the sleepover at your house and, possibly I can stay here too in a different room. Or vice versa. You come over to my house and, you know, we have to sleep over there. The whole point is to have a chaperone, right? Okay, cool. That's one. That's just with, you know, the child's mother. Two, I'm pretty sure the parents that you ask, everybody ain't married. Everybody ain't together. You done spoke to a single mother. All right? So this is your opportunity to use that platform. Okay? This is your opportunity to use that platform and ask one of them single mothers and be like, hey, we got to sleep over at the house. You can stay over. Listen, I'm setting this up as a date.
Okay.
I'm setting this up as a date.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Kids having fun, they doing their thing.
Okay.
And then you know, the nice young lady come over, y'all got y'all dinner, y'all watching TV, y'all getting to know each other, and it grows from there.
Okay, but and to your point, I think those are very good options and scenarios. However, in this real world, I don't see, if you ask me as a single, because I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I have one.
I tried, man. I tried.
Listen,
I tried, bro.
I just don't see
I
a
tried.
single father asking me as a single mother for my daughter to be over a sleepover with his daughter, and then you say, hey, so
No, not like that. So you coming off real spicy. I'm coming off with a scenario like, hey, listen, I don't know the daughter's name. I'm just come up with a name. You know, Stacy and your daughter, you know, she really wants Samantha to, you know, to come over for a sleepover.
Right.
We're gonna have a party and it'll be a sleepover.
Right.
I have enough room here. He said the house is big enough.
He said
so
the house is
I'm
big.
imagining it's only 2 people in the house and it's 5 bedrooms. So I'm just imagining. Listen, everybody can come over, sleep over. You can be in another room. You can be in there with the girls and all of that. I just want everybody to be comfortable, and I just want this for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And then I can cook dinner, you know, and for us as adults, we can play games, whatever the case may be, watch TV, and take it from there.
all night. So the adults are there the whole time. What's up, Jay? The whole time, right? What's up, family?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get to some of these comments.
Yeah.
I think it's a good.
I'm just, listen, unless you want to go to the ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
So let's go all the way up. So family for me too, Nikki. Just have a nice party for her. Okay, so Auntie Tina says also, unfortunately, he should have thought about this before saying yes to his daughter. He has to put himself in the other parent's shoes. And then another comment.
This is her second time to saying don't say yes.
And DJ Boss, of course, is on saying you and salute. And then Jay has been locked up in the studio since early this morning.
It was good. So for those who are just coming in, there's a single father that's out there that's needing our help.
He's in the DMV. His name is Kenneth.
He lives in Delaware. He's from the DMV. And basically, make a long story short, his daughter wants to have a sleepover at the house, but all the parents of the kids said no because he's a single dad. So he's asking everybody. He's asking everybody, what should we do? Preach, would you allow your daughter to go
to school?
to go over there? Like I said, what parents are there? You know what I'm saying? What other parents are going to be there? Like if it's just him, no. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's his answer because he wanted to know what would you do, like how in his shoes. Like say you're him. So okay, so in that perspective,
right?
And then now, from the other perspective of one of the parents of the daughters that are asked to go, you would straight out and flat out say no.
I would say. I mean, yeah, I would say no if it's just him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to call the child's mama or something like that.
Or even your sister. If you have a sister.
It need to be some more chaperones there.
I mean, and here's the thing still. I don't give a, I mean.
I know.
I don't care.
That I know.
I don't care if it's your sister, your mama, whoever, because I don't know them, right? So, like, my thing is, I just don't know. I just wouldn't do it.
Right.
I stay clear away.
So we know the consensus is going to be no. That's common sense.
But what does he do?
But what does he do?
Because this is important to his daughter. It is her birthday. She does want to sleep over with her friends. This is what I would also, ask. Kenneth, why don't you try asking if, to your point, not necessarily that one of the other parents or the other mothers to come to your house, but maybe you can ask, hey, is there any way that my daughter can have her sleepover at your house? Maybe someone that, because if all of the parents are aware of another parent and say it's a mom that's like sociable and whatever with that group, I'm just saying, why not? I agree with that too, Jennifer. Change the doggone sleepover to a party, but the daughter wants to sleep over.
So we're telling, so you're telling your daughter no sleepover.
I'm just saying,
even though she wants this for her party. I mean, she wants this for her birthday. So y'all gonna tell her no to the sleepover, and we're just having a party.
I think.
So when you say no to the sleepover, you do understand you have to explain why no sleepover, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And if you're, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know how old his daughter is. See, that does play a factor. If his daughter is like 10 or 9, she's going to be like, I don't understand. I do understand that. But
she said yes.
Absolutely. Sometimes, no is ministry, as you always say. Unfortunately, kids don't always get what they want. But again, I would, to your point, go to one of the other moms and say, hey, is there any way that maybe they can be over there with because she really wants it, but the parents are feeling uncomfortable, and I don't want to hurt little whoever's heart or whatever. If you wanted to do it that route. Jay says facts. I don't even allow it if I don't know the parents. Ain't no way. I've got to know the family. I want $500 million. We don't get what we want all the time.
What I'm also noticing is that sleepovers are starting to become a thing of the past anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a lot of kids don't do a lot of sleepovers because of technology. Let's just call it like with their spacing and them being focused on the tablet, the phone, the gaming systems.
Well, some people have virtual sleepovers, to your point. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, that's
They've had virtual sleepovers.
So, I know when I was growing up, I had plenty of sleepovers. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point that when I was in college, you know what I'm saying, that my mom would go downstairs and it would just be like bodies on the floor because everybody would come over Friday night because everybody just loved my mom. You know what I'm saying? And
that's college.
Yeah, she was the coop. I'm just kidding.
I know.
Just joking right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that sleepovers a thing.
Virtual sleepovers. No, I was going to what Jennifer was putting. She put, virtual sleepover.
Right.
Yes, I've actually seen that happen with Jasmine. They were up until like 2 something in the morning, and they were literally on their their computers, their tablets or whatever. And that was how it was because she already knows the rule. I've been telling my child this since she was like 3 years old. I mean, she knew, she knew. So, again, I don't even allow my babies to be over a certain family member's house. That's just me. I just don't.
Okay.
Yeah, and it actually worked because what you do is when you do the virtual sleepover, there's ways where you can still send like certain treats or something, snacks if you want to do it that way, and you can still decorate. Like it's a way to do it online, and you can play games virtually. You even have karaoke virtually. There's a lot of stuff that you can do virtually. I
think that's your answer right there.
So that's another thing to do.
That's your answer right there.
Exactly.
Virtual DJ.
Let's think of it right, Auntie Tina. She just said, shoot, they're already doing virtual sleepovers on those devices all night. Yeah, because think about it. If somebody's on a group chat, that's what they're doing at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, but they're just on the phone.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, Kenneth, I think that you need to offer a virtual sleepover. If you reach out to me, I probably can be able to try to help you sort it out. Because that is something that, again, is very near and dear to my heart. I know you don't want your daughter to feel left out, but, having that conversation is also important to her. So I hope that everybody's conversation, comments have helped you, but, yeah, I'm just not.
Yeah, it look like virtual sleepover is going to
win. Mm-hmm. A virtual sleepover, she can have what she... Yeah. I'm sorry that nobody wanted to come over, though. That does suck because, you tried as a parent, and I salute you as a single dad doing what you want to do for your children? Or
Yeah,
your
let
child?
me speak to the humanity part of this. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's also the tone that I heard in the question. Because he said he was hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand that the consensus. I understand where the parents are coming from, and what age and time that we're in, with everything that's going on. And this ain't nothing new under the sun. This thing been going on for years, where stuff been going on at sleepovers and things of that nature. But I just don't want this to be something that brings you down spiritually or bring your spirits down, or you feel that you're not a good father. You know what I mean? It's just unfortunately, with everything that's going on, it's something that you just have to really put yourself in their shoes, as we were talking about earlier, and don't feel like a bad dad, for saying no to the sleepover or hearing those no's about the sleepover. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do what you're doing. It's evident that you are a great father because it sounds like your daughter lives with you. You know what I mean? So, keep doing what you're doing as a great dad, and keep your head up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't take this to the chin. It's water off your shoulders, bro. Dirt off your shoulders. So that's it.
Yeah, you're doing phenomenally. And again, to piggyback off of what my husband said, again, you're talking to a mom. I don't care if you were married and you've been married happily and you display that everywhere. My child's still not doing a sleepover. It's just what it is. So keep that in the back of your mind as you're processing all of this too.
Yeah.
And Auntie says, yes, it just sounds as if his heart is in the right place. It's just unfortunate. It is, But I'm glad you said that from one dad to another. That is really important to keep being lifted up, because I know you're going to have some trials, especially raising a daughter. That is a lot in itself. So yeah, my hat goes out to you, and we appreciate you. We appreciate all the dads. Sometimes dads don't get enough credit, but we do. I know I shouted my husband out earlier for being a fantastic husband and father, and so I'm saying that salute to the fathers as well, and mommies. But
that's it.
Fathers.
That's it. Hopefully we help both friend of the shows out. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds like the consensus from Auntie is don't say yes from both of them. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these NFL picks so we can go out and close out the show. You already know. I'm just trying to find it. It's all the way down here, man. All right, cool. Let me. Yep, there it is. All right, cool. Let's get to it. There we go. There's the music. There it is. Get the music right there. Okay. There we go. All right. So, for our NFL picks, week 8 picks, let's go. First game up is going to be the Giants. We're going to skip over Minnesota and the Chargers because that was Thursday night. Chargers killed the Vikings. All right.
Oh, God.
So now we have the Giants traveling to the Philadelphia Eagles. So we got.
I'm going to go with the Eagles.
The Eagles. Okay. All right. The Eagles. All right. Cool. All right. We have.
Hey, who are you going with?
I'm going with the Eagles as well.
Okay.
Even though the Giants is a fun team to watch.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the Eagles as well. Tampa Bay against the Saints. The Saints are horrible. All right. The Saints are horrible. They are doormat. If you need a W, all you got to do is go play the Saints. All right. They're
Dang, that is just trifling what you just said.
But the Saints play Tampa Bay hard every year, though.
Okay.
So
there might be a little in.
It may be a chance.
Okay.
I'm going with Tampa, though.
I'm never going with them Buccaneers.
Is it Buccaneers? All right. Bet. Tampa. All right. Okay. Bet. I like it. I like when y'all participate. I love it. I love it. All right. The sorry Tennessee Titans against the Indianapolis Colts. Who we got? I'm talking about Tennessee is so bad, they may get kicked out the state. That's all bad.
That's not nice.
But Indianapolis is having a Cinderella type of year.
Yeah.
They was not expected to be this good. They are the number one team in the National Football League. Who we got?
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Colts also. All right.
Who are you guys going with? I'm seeing the comments coming in. Colts, okay.
Titans upset. Oh, we gotta put that on the screen. The Titans with the upset. What? All right. Wow. All right. So we had the depleted Miami Dolphins at the Atlanta Falcons. All right. Oh my gosh. Who do we have?
I'm going with Miami.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons only because Miami is begging for somebody to put them out of their misery. They are the person in the scary movies. Since we were talking about scary movies earlier, they are the person in the scary movie who's been beat up, stabbed up, and they just crawling on the floor, and they like, yo, just finish.
Gosh.
They have not won a game yet. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's still.
And you chose Miami. Okay,
Might be the upset.
Nah, I don't see it. Atlanta, I would love for Atlanta to lose because they're in my division. All right, but
I'm going with Miami. Go Miami. You got this. I believe in you.
the comments are saying the Falcons.
Cousins is starting.
Is that Cousins is started? Oh, okay, he talking about, no, Dolphins is winning. Okay, the kids are Redbirds, even though we beat them. That is so true. Thank you, 49ers, for that. We appreciate you. What else we have right here? We have the Buffalo Bills against the surging Carolina Panthers. All right. What I mean by surging is that Carolina is on a 3-game winning streak right now. So I know people are going to be quick to pick Buffalo. Carolina right now has the number. Their defense is in the top 10, and their running game is in the top 10. Buffalo cannot stop the run right now, which means Carolina has a little advantage. With that being said, who y'all got between the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers?
I already know who you're going with, but I'm going with the Panthers.
You going with the Panthers? All right. What we got? Panthers, even though it's against the Bills. All right. Panthers, all right.
Nice, strong consensus.
All right.
Good.
Panthers for the dub. Let's get it. All right. The Dallas Cowboys, who the Carolina Panthers beat. Dallas Cowboys are flying to the Denver Broncos. Dallas doesn't have a defense, but they have an offense. All right. Denver doesn't have an offense, but they have a defense. With that being said, guys, who we got? Anybody against the Cowboys? I'm with that.
Say that, but
yeah. Give me the Broncos. Give me the Broncos.
Christian says Cowboys are gonna be winning.
Cowboys will be winning. Remember you said that. Give me the Broncos. There we go. All right, let's get to it. All right, the Green Bay Packers, I think this is Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers, who used to play with Green Bay, is having a great year with Pittsburgh. All right, will he get his revenge against his former team, the Green Bay Packers? Who we got? Packers. All right. Go ahead and give me Pittsburgh on this one.
Let's see. Steelers.
Yeah, give me Steelers.
Okay.
Yeah, give me the Steelers. All right.
I'm gonna be upset again.
All right. Oh my gosh. We're talking about a team that hasn't won a game. The New York Jets against the Cincinnati Bengals. Who y'all got? I ain't even got to talk about this.
I have the Bengals.
The Bengals?
Bengals.
Like, ain't nobody said nothing. The Jets, the worst matchup ever.
Say something.
Yeah, I agree.
Nobody.
It's gonna be a tie 0.
I said the Bengals. See?
Yeah. You know what? Just because I'm feeling it. Give me the upset, bro. Give me the Jets over the Bengals.
What?
Give me the Jets over the Bengals, bro.
I didn't think you were gonna say the Jets.
Yeah, I got to do it for my brother Aaron Glenn. You know what I'm saying? African American head coach. I got to do it for him. Give me the upset.
Wow.
All right, we have. It looks like I gotta move. Let me skip that. The Chicago Bears at the sorry Baltimore Ravens. I don't know what's going on with them guys. But Chicago Bears at the sorry Baltimore
Sorry,
Ravens.
Daddy.
Yeah, we're definitely sorry. We're definitely sorry because you guys are sorry. All right, who y'all got between the Bears and the Ravens?
Not what you did that intro like that.
Dude, Baltimore is garbage.
Gonna
Like,
go.
we talking about some birds. Like, they need to be put on a sandwich
Oh,
with some mayonnaise.
no.
They are done. Like, they on the stove. They are cooked.
That's terrible. I'm gonna say Bears.
Oh, that man said the Bears going up 3 scores. This man saying stuff like he been batting or something.
Yeah, he is.
But he done picked it to the score 38-14. That is
You
crazy.
better watch him.
I'm telling you, bro. You better not be no prize pitch at 16. You going to jail, buddy. I'm telling you.
We're not bailing you out.
The Cleveland Browns against the New England Patriots. All right, Patriots are surprisingly really good this year. The Browns are just who they are. The Browns in the toilet. Who y'all got?
Did you just say like the Browns in the toilet?
The Browns in the toilet. You use your imagination how you want to
That's
put that.
gross.
Who y'all want?
Patriots.
Patriots it is.
Oh.
Browns? Better stop betting on them Cowgirls. Exactly. Oh man, yeah. Go ahead and give me the. I refuse to pick the Patriots. You and me both. So Jay and I are both Carolina Panther fans, and the Patriots always get the better half of us, even in the Super Bowl when we played them. So we like how Auntie is with the Cowboys. Anybody against the Patriots and the Cowboys, we're going for it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Christian is only picking the Browns because of Dylan Gabriel, because he used to play for Oregon, which is Christian's college.
Yes,
Yeah.
his school.
Yeah, there you go. So we get it. I'm calling you out. All right, the Washington Commanders on Monday Night Football. This will be Monday night. The Washington Commanders are going to the Kansas City Chiefs. All right. So this is a real deep game for me, because this was my mom's favorite team, which was the Washington Commanders, and my son's favorite team, which is the Kansas City Chiefs. With that being said, I'm going with the Commanders. Give me the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, I'm going with the Commanders. Oh. Those Chiefs.
Yeah, they go with the Chiefs. I get it. The Chiefs. I get it. All right. The Chiefs. I can see that.
This game will be a good one.
This game will be a good one.
That's what
I'm getting on the Chiefs. Okay, cool. So the Chiefs. I'm the only one picking the Commanders.
No, I am too.
Okay, got you. There we go. And last game will be the struggling Houston Texans at Auntie's team going to the beautiful Santa Clara, California with the 49ers. Who do we have?
It's beautiful.
You already know, baby. Baby, I got you. Got your 49ers, all right. Oh, yeah, I'm going with the 49ers also. Texans up. Woo!
Christian, you trying to do stuff.
Texans upset. It's possible.
Oh, wow.
It's possible. But, what's his face?
She said, I hope Purdy is still out.
Don't do that. Yeah, 49ers is going to body the Texans. I got a feeling too.
Yeah, Niner game.
49ers have a very good defense. And Christian McCaffrey, the running back for the 49ers, is starting to gain ground. You know what I'm saying? 49ers offense is a little depleted because everybody's injured. They have about 18 people on injury reserve right now.
Good grief.
So it's an injury cloud that's been floating over San Francisco for a long time, and it seems like it's not going anywhere. So just in case you didn't hear your team, they're on bye weeks. The Arizona Cardinals, the Detroit Lions, the Jacksonville Jaguars, Vegas Raiders, the Los Angeles Rams, and the Seattle Seahawks are all on bye week. So that's that. That's what you have there. All right. So there we go with our NFL picks. Thank you guys.
That's always fun.
Thank you guys.
No Fred Warner.
You see what I'm saying?
There he goes.
Kittle down the middle. There you go. Exactly. All right, guys, man. We thank you guys for tuning in. What?
Just want to say again, shout out to our corporate sponsor. Our corporate sponsor is Glam Business and Financial Services. You can check them out at Glam with 2 M's, bfs.com. And then also, again, I thank you guys in advance for your prayers. I am having my procedure on this coming Tuesday, and just channeling all my prayer warriors. Please shout out and send up a prayer for your girl, as my procedure will be this upcoming Tuesday. So thank you guys for your prayers. We appreciate them. You know I do. And I love you guys so much.
That's right. That's right. Make sure y'all keep Nikki V in y'all prayers. Even if you're going to fast, please fast. And remember, Nikki V with her procedure on Tuesday. All right. Other announcements, just in case you missed Thursday night, you missed the party. You missed the party. You missed the party with my cousin.
That's
all right,
it.
Jay Thomas. To take over with your boy DJ Preacher Jay Thomas, we had our special guest on the building, 13th Disciple, with his new single called Blessings. Right there with featuring Lady G and D Dot. Make sure you guys go ahead and support that, stream that right now, download that on all music platforms. All right, make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys also check out Not the Same Podcast or Not the Same Sports Podcast each and every Friday right here on Light Show TV at 5 p.m. All right, my producer, go ahead. I know you want to say my name. Go ahead. Go say it. Exactly. All right, guys. Listen, we will see you next week, man. Same time, same channel. We love you guys. And let's see what the comments are saying. Love you guys. Another good show. Definitely. All right, guys. We are out of here. We will see you next week. All right. Love you guys. Peace.